What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I
Calm
will...
yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tychonius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. No one orders me.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see
Mercy,
your
my
undead
lord.
minions,
I
they'll
live
call the local
only
guard
to
to serve, great lord.
Your pain is legendary. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hunger. Tread lightly. Prince Arthas, arm yourselves! What is it now? Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
At last. Frostmourne hungers for the Lich King. This is more like it. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
Finally.
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well. I shall be your eyes. I go unseen. All shall
is
be
it now?
revealed.
Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. You will know endless torment. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Now, Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
Speak, fool.
Must live.
What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
I live only
Finally.
to serve, great lord.
Tread lightly. I'll make sure you suffer. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Now,
Help! The
Frostmourne.
undead have returned.
This is more like it. I bow
Your
to
pain
your
shall be
will.
legendary.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly. Finally. Ah, at last. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
What needs revealing? I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I go unseen.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Help! The undead have returned.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
My
This
life
is more
for
like
Nezul.
it. For the Lich King. Ah, at last.
My life for
Finally.
Nezul.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like
My life for
The
Nezul.
This
undead!
is more like
Sound the alarm!
last. Finally.
Help! The undead have returned. The
Frostmourne
undead!
hungers.
Sound the alarm!
At last. This is more like it.
I bow to
Frostmourne
your
hungers. Finally. What is it now?
Mercy,
This
my
is
lord.
more like it.
I live
Finally.
only to serve, great
At last.
dead have risen again.
Frostmourne hungers.
Guards!
Frostmourne hungers.
You
Ah.
bastard.
This is more like it. This is more like it.
I'm
Ah.
in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise.
In the name of the Lich King.
Insufficient.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is
The
more
damned
like
stand
it.
ready.
This is more like it. What is it now? Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours.
No one orders me around. Speak,
I
fools.
shall be your eyes. I'll look into it. Let's see.
What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I shall be your eyes. Let's see.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last.
Say
This
your
is more
prayers.
like it.
Bandits,
This is more. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand
At
ready.
last. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. No one will around. Finally. Speak.
Insufficient.
Finally.
I live only to serve, great lord.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
Faithless coward.
Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
I'm sure you suffer. You will know endless torment.
What is it now? Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne
I
hungers.
live only to
Finally.
serve.
Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
Insufficient mana.
What is it now?
Must be.
Speak, fool. Finally.
I live
Your pain.
only to serve.
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly. What is it now?
The damned
This is more
stand
like
ready.
it. Ah, at last. No one orders me around.
What needs revealing? I go and see. My sight is yours. All shall be revealed.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I
For the
live
Lich King.
only to serve.
Finally, Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
You should burn in hell.
Speak, fool. Faithless coward. No one orders me around. Finally.
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see. Let's see. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like
I
it.
live only to
At
serve.
last.
Mercy,
Your
the
pain
Lord.
shall be legendary.
Mercy,
This
the
is
Lord.
more like it. What is it now? Finally. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
You
Frostmourne
betrayed us all.
is more like it. Finally. I'll make sure you suffer. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. At last. No one orders me around. Finally, Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
What needs revealing? I go unseen. I go unseen. All shall be revealed.
What is it now?
What needs
The
revealing?
undead! Sound
Speak,
the
fool.
alarm!
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it.
Speak, fool.
My sight is yours.
Tread lightly. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
I
No one
bow
orders
to
me
your
around.
will.
The
Frostmourne
undead!
Needs
Sound
revealing.
What is it now? Finally. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At
Kill
last.
them all!
This is more like it. Now, Frostborn. Frostborn hunger. Tread lightly. At last. What is it now? Finally. Speak, fool. Finally. At last.
My life for
This is
Nezu.
more like it. Frostborn hunger.
I shall be your eyes. Let's see. Let's see. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed.
No one orders me around. At
Help
last.
us, the undead have returned.
For the Lich King. Frostborn hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. You will know endless torment. This is more like it.
Help,
The damned
the undead have returned.
At last.
Help,
Finally.
the undead have returned.
Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. No one orders me
I
around.
live only to serve.
At last. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostborn hungers.
damned stand. My
Finally.
life for Nezu.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostborn hungers. At last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.